Good morning, Green Spring. My name is Vince Ainger. I am your host for this segment of Village in Motion today. And Lois Kraft is with me in the studio today. Lois is the head of Pastoral Ministries. Welcome, Lois.
Thank you. Good morning.
I didn't know you were coming until I got here to the studio this morning. So look at me. This is would they let me into heaven looking like this, do you think?
You know, that's a great question, and here's my answer, and everybody probably has their own. But you know, we came into this world with nothing,
yes.
So I think you're in pretty good shape.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to go down to nothing this morning. I did get a haircut. I go once every 3 months to get a haircut, and these are brand new jeans. All right. So with that, you got a lot to talk about.
Oh, I have lots to talk about. Thank you. There are so many things going on in pastoral ministries, and certainly with all of our faith communities. I was just looking at this sheet of paper that is our master calendar for the year, and we've done over 40 events and services and things this year alone, and we have lots more to go. We're going into a really big season. October, November, and December are busy times for us, so I'm looking forward to all of it. But just want to touch just on a couple things that happened during the month of September. We had an interfaith concert, yes. And it was held on Sunday, September 18th, in the chapel, and it was well attended, well supported, and had lots of good people. We had a Hindu dancer. We also had a couple of Protestant groups come in. We had a Jewish cantor come in. So it was just really good to see people of different faiths being able to come and share in the interfaith capacity, and certainly that is the bulk of what we do in pastoral ministries, and certainly with all the other faith communities. So we did have the interfaith concert. We got really good feedback about that, and so we're looking to be able to hold that again next year. So. We also had John Rubicki here, who is well known to this community, a great scholar, and he did a session, a 4-part series actually, on how Christianity lost its Jewish roots, and there was so much material. You know how he presents things. He presents lots of research, likes to ask questions that foster conversation, discussion. So he will actually be continuing that going into the month of October. As well. So anyone that came to those sessions that felt like they missed something, look for more information, because he will be continuing that sometime this month. So,
sure. Yes.
But October is here, and we have lots going on. There is right now. We're having Rosh Hashanah live streaming. It's supposed to work. It's supposed to be working over at in Garden Ridge in the meeting room. So if you're watching and you'd like to join us, we encourage you to come on over, go on over, and participate. Everyone is welcome to come and to join and celebrate Rosh Hashanah. We'll also, this afternoon, there is a book discussion on the magic of dreams that's being sponsored by Pastoral Ministries, the Catholic Community, Green Spring Fellowship, and I think that will be a really, really good discussion. The author of the book is here, and she's leading that session, so we encourage people to come out and support that this afternoon as well at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, the book again?
The book is called, it's a book discussion on the magic of dreams.
Magic of dreams. It's
in Accotink at 1 o'clock, and the author is Eleanor Lopez Akaloun. I hope I'm saying that right. She's a guest speaker. And then tomorrow, and October is also National Pastoral Ministries Appreciation Month, and certainly we have, I think that I am really blessed, and we are really blessed to have the team that we have here. We have a great group of people who are committed to all of the work that we do, all the ministry that we do, and I just want to mention to the community that it is National Pastoral Ministries Appreciation Month, and we'll be doing a variety of things to just honor the work that my team does. They are very committed, often here on weekends, and helping the community, and certainly for the residents, for staff and providing support, and as well as families. We do a lot of work with families throughout the year. So there will be a Pastoral Ministries open house. We will be serving lots of food. So it'll be from tomorrow, October the 4th, from 11 to 1:30, and that will be in the Pastoral Ministry Suite. We're in Canterbury Square on the T level. Yes. So please come on out, join with us, join with the faith communities, see all the things that we have coming up. And enjoy some delicious food provided by catering.
Good. Some people come for the food.
That's okay. We love to feed people. We love to, provide hospitality. So if food is what gets you there, that's okay. That works for us. We have been having also some monthly faith, grief, and loss sessions. The next session will be held on October the 6th in the chapel from 1 to 2 p.m. So it's open to all residents. We encourage you to come out. All sessions are different. We meet residents where they are and meet where they are in that particular moment. And certainly it's an opportunity to come. They have the opportunity to share, to talk about, what's on their heart. And we're also thinking about going into probably the month of November, doing a book discussion. And if we go that route, we'll be providing the books as a resource. So certainly if you are grieving, if you are dealing with all types of issues, or if you know someone who is grieving about something and you want to come out and participate and just be there. We are a resource, and we want to continue offering those sessions, and we will continue to offer them.
Sure. Yep.
I've seen really good things come out of those sessions, and it even creates just another sense of support and community, that that you're not doing this alone. You're not grieving alone. Sure. And grief and loss can be all types of grief and loss.
Yes, it's rather a subjective process.
It most certainly is.
Getting over the death of a spouse, for instance. Yeah.
Right. And everybody does it in their own time.
Yeah. Yes.
There's
own way and own time.
Right, and there's no rush, and you have the opportunity, and you feel what you feel when you feel it. If you're sad one moment and you're happy the next, that's your prerogative.
Sure.
So, and we certainly understand that. A couple of other events that are coming up this month. We have the Breast Cancer Prayer Walk. Last year was the first year that it was combined. It's an effort of Green Springs Wellness Committee. And so what we did was, when Pastoral Ministries came on board and started working with the Wellness Committee, we were looking for opportunities to also connect the residents to what's being done. So we had the breast cancer prayer walk last year, and we will have that again this year, and it's going to be on Friday, October the 21st, and the walk will begin at 1:30 at Town Center. So we're gearing up for that, getting everything in order, and I think it'll be a really moving occasion for everyone. Certainly, many people can attest to it's not just breast cancer, it's all types of cancer.
Sure.
I lost a very close friend of mine several years ago at the age of 50 years young. Yep. And so I, also do this in her memory and in her honor. So. Sure. Please come out and support that.
And all of this will be on the scroll?
All of it will be on the scroll, on the bulletin boards, everywhere we can post it. We'll also have, flyers in the dining areas as well, so people are made aware of that information. Another event that's happening this month is United Nations Day. We celebrate it as a day of peace. Rabbi Bruce Aft will be coming back for that. It will be held on Tuesday, October the 25th, and that will be in the chapel at 10:30 in the morning. what we did last year, which was really, for me and for a lot of people, was extra special. We offered a dove release right outside the chapel. Yeah, and mine actually flew away. I was watching as it went up, and I said, oh, no, I'm the one who let her dove get away. But fortunately, Cornucopia Farms, who provided the doves, had a few extras, so I got a second chance. It's always good to be given second chances. But we will be offering that again this year. So if you want to come, we invite you to come out and celebrate United Nations Day, and in particular the Day of Peace. This event is sponsored by the Interfaith Council and Pastoral Ministries, and right after the service we'll go outside and we'll have that special dove release. Some of the questions that we received last year were residents wanted to make sure that the doves actually made it back home, and we were assured by Cornucopia Farms that the doves are trained. They know exactly how to make their way back, and the person that brought them to us said, you know what, the doves will probably make it back home before I get there. So she said it took about 30 minutes. So I want to assure everyone that the doves know how to find their way home.
Yeah. I wonder if they have them tagged. Was that tagged somehow? Yeah. We're down to less than 3 minutes.
Wow. Okay. And then at the end of this month, we'll have Praying for Our Nation. That is something, again, that we offer on a monthly basis. We started it in response to the Orlando shooting, and so we continue, and there are so many things that we need to be praying about.
I was going to say, we really need it, don't we?
Yeah, so in your own way, whether you meditate, whether you pray, to whomever you pray, we encourage people to come and be a part of that. There's no set format. We have meditative music playing. It's held for an hour. 1 o'clock p.m. on the 27th will be the next Praying for Our Nation. And residents, staff can come and go, or they can come and stay the entire hour. So it's a nice way, a quiet way for people to come, be reflective, and just really even have time to think, think about what you have, what's on your heart, what are those things that are most important to you, and think about ways that you want to respond to them. So, but it offers, I think, a collective format, even though people are coming in individually. So we encourage you to come as you're led to do that.
Sure. We've got a couple minutes left.
Just a couple minutes. Yeah. Let me just touch on going into the month of November, and certainly the Faith in Focus, the next issue of Faith in Focus will be coming out sometime during the month of October. So we're working on that and getting all those articles in, and hopefully it will be informative. It'll be a good resource and also inspirational and encouraging, which is what we intend for it to be. Going into the month of November, we're offering a couple of special sessions that I want to mention so people can kind of have this in their minds. We'll have our Day of Caring, and the subject is When the Walls Come Tumbling Down, Mending Our Broken Pieces. And Rabbi James Kahn with the Jewish Social Services Agency is going to be our guest speaker. That will be on November the 3rd from 1 to 2:30 p.m., and certainly flyers will be up about that. And another event, we'll have a special Praying for Our Nation on Election Day in the chapel, beginning at 10 o'clock and throughout the day. And lastly, a workshop on spiritual depression. We're really looking forward to being able to offer that. It'll be a 2-part series that start in the morning, break for lunch, and have the second part right after lunch and conclude. So lots of good things, lots of hopefully educational opportunities. If residents have ideas of things that they would like for us to do and we haven't done it, please call us, email us, come talk with us. We'd be happy to look at how we can make that happen in the community.
Yeah. Okay, good. We're coming to the end here. Lois, I want to ask a question that I probably should not ask on live TV, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Whenever I interview you, when you come and I interview you, you give me a hug afterwards.
I sure do.
I'm going to get another one today?
Yes, you will.
All right. That's the only reason I do this.
Very good.
All right. So thanks for watching Green Spring, and we're going to go back to the studio now.